It's Top That Trade. Joining us for our trader game on this April Fool's Day, our favorite jesters, Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network News contributor, and Alan Knuckman, the Chief Market Strategist for BullseyeOption.com. Round number one, guys, April Fool. Stocks have surged and are once again within striking distance of record highs. Who's the April Fool now, the Bulls or the Bears?
Well, I think what's foolish is trading your feelings, not the facts. So the fact is we've seen another comeback. Again, we've seen this time and time again. When things get bad enough to buy, you get that bullish bounce. So I also think it's dangerous to use labels to say bearish or bullish or recession. Markets can do what they want to do. And there'll be up stocks and down markets and down stocks and up markets, all about controlling risk. That's what's foolish, is not controlling risk and gambling with your trades.
Oh, come on. Go with your feelings, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And, every once in a while, your feelings are right, when you look at the market. Definitely, you should have a technical backdrop. But sometimes, one of the biggest things is not using your common sense. It's fear and greed. Sometimes you're afraid to pull the trigger at the right time, and sometimes you just get too greedy. So if you can keep those in control, that's a good thing.
Round number two, go gas. What is next for natural gas?
I think we're in a major bull market for natural gas. And this is a bull market that should have happened years ago. There's absolutely no reason why the United States should not be the natural gas provider to the world.
Let's talk about price, people. The price of natural gas, Phil said is right, is that it needed to have a breakout, and it's done so. Natural gas went from $2 to $6, where it had been stuck for many, many years. Now, a breakout above 6, that targets 10. So there's a lot of upside in natural gas that has been very, very depressed for the longest time. But now we have new customers, and it looks like we can have a global reach in this market. If we want to talk about regular gas went from $1 to $3. It had the same gain that we've seen in the last 2 years. But I still see more upside potential in natural versus regular gas.
Agreed.
Round number three, underwear index. The inverted yield curve is signaling recession. But former Fed Chair Alan Greenspan has a better signal: men's underwear. It's true, sales of men's underwear dropped from 2007 to 2009 during the Great Recession, but picked up in 2010 as the economy recovered. What does this brief barometer mean for the stock market?
Well, number one, fashion is fickle. You know how things change and trends change. I don't know if underwear are really a thing anymore. Maybe undershirts, maybe I think would be a better example, because for people going, to the office, are they using their same undershirts over and over again? I don't know. But the word recession to me is interesting because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you can't make money. There's always money to be made, up markets or down markets. And I think even though we are having an inverted yield curve, I don't think that's a signal of anything in the big picture, because rates are so low that those rates are compressed, and I don't think it's significant.
I'm worried about the underwear gnomes that steal the underwear, Anyway, the underwear index, all of that stuff does matter. I mean, listen, when you're worried about a recession, the inverted yield curve historically doesn't have a 100% track record. In fact, the last time I think it got inverted, we saw a huge run up in the stock market. But it is a warning sign that you have to be more selective on your stocks, maybe buy more underwear stocks. I'm not sure about that. But what you do have to be a bit more cautious. Listen, there are a lot of risks going forward. We're in a rising interest rate environment. And what it doesn't mean that the stock market won't go up. It doesn't mean that there's a recession around the corner, but you do have to be concerned. You've got rising energy prices. You've got high inflation, a rising inflation environment. The Fed might be able to avoid a recession, but you got to be careful. But in the stock market, that's where the opportunity is going to be, because sometimes in a recession, there's many stocks that do very well.
Here's your bonus round question for today. It's ticker time on this April Fool's Day. Can you spot the true ticker? Will it be fool, joke, or trick?
Maybe it's Motley Fool. Fool, maybe.
Phil?
Joke. I'll go with the joke. This is totally a joke.
Well, I tricked you both on April Fool's Day. It doesn't get any better than that. But great job, guys. The answer was trick. Always entertaining. Great to have you here. The final trade of the day is next. Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.